doing good work. It's just I got an old Chevy pickup, and sometimes those older trucks need a little
little TLC.
Yeah, TLC. So when you fix one thing, something else pops up. But those guys are great over there and fun to work with.
Yep. So in Mesa, Prestige Custom Rides. This company is locally owned by the Grable brothers. Great guys will no doubt take care of your auto needs. They're located, like I said, right in Mesa. Call them at 480-733-4303. Again, it's 480-733-4303. Price on tires, they can't be beat. You know, I used to be a Tire Pros guy, but I've been using them for quite a while, and they really take care of you. So get a hold of them.
Is that because all the miles you drive looking at all these properties?
Yeah,
yeah, right. Huh?
Yeah, with the helicopters in the shop, so we alternate. Yeah.
Hey, we are streaming live video. There's some guys on there actually watching the live video of the show, so we want to say hi to them. Check us out at livestream.com/1510 KFNN. Livestream.com/1510 KFNN. You can also type us questions as well. Kind of like Bill did. He emailed us just now, and Bill says, I'm new to investing. How long is the process and the typical turnaround time? Which is a good question. It's a very valid question, Brandon.
Yeah, because you got to figure in, things. I guess the best way to call it is kind of like an opportunity cost with your money. You got to know how long your money is going to be tied up, because if it's going to be a long time, you need to take that into consideration and almost treat that like a cost as well.
Right. So let's just answer the question. I mean, I'm assuming how long is the process? That would be like from when we pick it up at auction. So what we do is you have to have cash to buy at the courthouse steps at these foreclosure, these trustee sale auctions. But, yeah, we pick up the property. The property is literally we have to have it funded, paid for, by the following day at 5 p.m., and that's when the time starts ticking. Typically, we gain entrance on the house the day that you get the property, and we get a accurate assessment of exactly what's going on. When we do preview the properties the day before, we do know if it's vacant or occupied, of course. If it's occupied, we make arrangements for the folks to move out. And if it's vacant, we get working on it right away. Typically, our rehab, Brandon, 10 days or less typically with what we're doing now?
Correct, yeah. I mean, there's not any waste of time, that's for sure. Every day that we have your house, and it's being worked on.
I know, and we've talked to many people that are out there trying to, like the do-it-yourself type people, or they're using other bidding services that may kind of consult the rehab. But the rehab is really what we're known for, because by the day we get the home through rehab is typically a week and a half, and then that thing is on the market being marketed like crazy on the MLS and on our website, ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. So make sure you check that out. But the typical process, Brandon, I mean, we like to say, 45 to 60 days on average from start to closing escrow?
Yeah, I mean, every property is different. But, I mean, heck, we've had some transactions that have turned around in 21 days. From the time we got it at auction to the time that the people got their initial investment plus their profits within 21 days. And then we've had some that have, been a few months. And, there's been certain factors that have come into play. But on average, you're looking at about 45 to 55 days turnaround time from the day we get it to the day you get your money back and your profits.
Arizona Investment Link, your local powerhouse at the trustee sales. Check us out online at ArizonaInvestmentLink.com or give us a call. You don't have to call us on air here at KFNN, but call us off air at 602-369-4663. The phone has been blowing up during the show, but make sure you call, leave a message. I'll call you right after the show. 602-369-4663. Kent, this is your first time on this network, 1510 KFNN. So I want you to kind of let the listeners know, for the people that have tuned in a little bit late, got back into work a little late possibly, or just kind of rushing in and listening to the show right now. Who are you guys? You're with Academy Mortgage, and just let the listeners know a little bit about you.
Yeah, with Academy Mortgage, we're based out of Mesa. We have about 80 locations nationwide. We can finance properties. We prefer to finance all in Arizona, but we can do other states if you do have needs in other states. We are a full in-house lender, meaning we process the loan, we fund the loan, we draw docs, we do everything in-house. It doesn't leave our office, and so we control the transaction. Out of the 80 branches with Academy, we are the number one branch. We got a great group of guys there, as well as our staff that's helping us out. So
What about girls? You say a great group of guys. Are there any girls in the office?
Yeah,
too?
there's a bunch of girls in the office too.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure you're leaving them out. Right?
They're actually the ones that do a lot of the work that help us make
keep you guys in line.
Yeah. So, with what you guys were saying earlier, I wanted to add into this when you guys have these borrowers that are fixing these properties, your investors, and then turn around and selling them, and the clients that you've referred to us as your buyers, I'll throw something back or share the love with you guys, is because just speaking on your guys' process and the system you have in place. I've talked to your clients that you referred us, and they couldn't be happier. So, we've had the ability. One thing with these transactions, what I want to point out too is what we can talk about is FHA and flipping. So obviously there's rules and guidelines. If you're turning a property from when you own it to within 90 days, there's different guidelines that you got to follow. And so each time you guys have sent someone, with the property is always appraised for what it needs to. The market's there, and we've financed the deal and got it done on time. So the ones that you've helped us do, I know you can't control where they go, but
right.
The ones that we've handled, they've all been happy campers. So I appreciate it.
Happy campers, I like that.
Well, they wouldn't be happy if it wasn't for you guys. So right back at you on that note.
Get a hold of Academy Mortgage, Kent Nielsen at Academy Mortgage. Check him out online at academyapproved.com or call him on his direct line actually at the office, my bad. 480-246-3687. Again, it's 480-246-3687. Brandon, at Arizona Investment Link, what we're really known for is providing the rehab service. I mean, anyone can send out a list, and the potential clients that want to buy at auction can go through that list, spend all their time previewing the properties, the whole 9 yards. But the rehab is the painstaking work.
You're right, and that's where you make your money in a lot of ways, because with the rehab process, you have to take into consideration a lot of different factors: the price of the home, what the other homes that have been selling for in that neighborhood have in them. There's a lot of factors that come into play, and if you try to cut any corners, it's going to catch up with you 9 times out of 10. So we do everything first class the first time, because it's not that much more work to do it right the first time.
That's exactly right. Check out some of our work that we have done on properties. Go to ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. There's a bunch of people online right now checking it out. But, yeah, if you're sitting at your desk, ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. Check it out. Click on Available Properties, and you can see the before and after pictures, what these homes look like when we get them at auction, and then the transformation in 10 days or less. You'll be blown away how we do it. We're almost at the end of the show. Can you believe already?
Great show. A lot of fun today.
Hey, Kent Nielsen, thanks for joining us on the show today. Visit Kent at academyapproved.com or call him direct at 480-246-3687. Be sure to tune in next week. We have the 360 group. John Callahan is our special guest on the show next week. Very, very exciting. We'll see you next week. Same place, same time. See ya.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Power Hour with Arizona Investment Link's Jason LaFleche and Brandon Cox. If you'd like to speak to Brandon or Jason off the air or need more information, please call 602-369-4663. That's 602-369-4663. Or visit AILAZ.com. Be sure to join Brandon and Jason this and every